C2 was good, man. I'm gay. Made me realize, yeah. I'm about to get off my first day's off. Nice. How's work been for you, C-Doom? Brian Campbell, hello. Good luck and have fun. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Depends how the game treats me today, because sometimes it treats me really badly and others it doesn't. So, dude, he face revealed to me in Hyper and the dude is fucking drop dead gorgeous. I know, man. I know. I told you. Warrior, how are you? Howdy Bedaz and Chad. Hello, Warrior. How are you, good sir? You're gonna train to be a cook. Okay. So does that mean your dreams of entering the military? What about those? What about those dreams? Hyper said all Dutch people look like that because of their Viking genetics. Yeah. Scandinavian people too, man. Trust me. Hyper, what's up, man? He's gonna cook for the people. Yeah, but he's definitely, I was very surprised when he revealed his face to me, too. I was like, damn, boy. Shallow Soul, what's good, man? How's the little one doing, by the way, man? There you go. 25 more and I can give my net worth away. Yeah, man, but it's going very slowly though, I have to say. I was hoping it would go faster, but it's taking longer than I thought it would to get to 500, to be honest with you. And also, I noticed today, I was looking at my analytics, half of the people watching me aren't subscribed. And that kind of disappointed me, I have to be honest. Yeah, half. Yeah, okay, 80% for you. Wow, okay. But I was still surprised to see half. He's good, man. Getting more like me every day. That's nice. Shadow. I became a father like 5 weeks ago myself, so I know the feeling. Most of my views come from my speedruns, though. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, true. Mine come from streams only. That is correct. Made my own preset? Yeah. Sorry, bro. Like, I've really wanted to help you with that, but like, it's just been... The past few days have been kind of crazy for me, to be honest. It's cancer, you're gonna hate it? Yeah, like, if it's really CBT, I'm probably not gonna enjoy it that much, but let's see. Oh man, that DLC feels so far away though, I have to say. Six acolytes with 3 cacos and 6 reps in the final round. Oh my god. Okay, that's bow, bow, bow. Good spawn, please. Good spawn, good spawn. Yes, nice. Laser's so fun, man. What happened now? What happened with Laser this time? The dude unsubbed for me twice, man. Both his channels. So now it seems he has beef with me as well. That's and I've even been nice to him. I've really, like you guys were a lot worse to him. I was just being fair. But it seems that come on. But yeah, both of them, man. Chicken Burger Man and the Laser channel. I mean, I was never mean to him. That's what I'm trying to say. Dude kept coming and telling me to say Digger slowly and over again in my live streams. Yeah. Yeah, fair. Oh man. Yeah, that's fair though. But you know, like I did tell him there's a few times where I really felt he was out of. I mean, the thing is, like I haven't kept track of all the conversations between you guys, but there's a few things that he said like on the server that I saw, and I was like, dude, you can't say that. That's like, and that's where I got kind of pissed at him. And then you know, then he sends me a private message and he plays the victim. I didn't really like that. That's where that's where he kind of lost me. Lenny, what's good, man? How's it going, man? Are you excited for the DLC? Lee confronted me. He told Salim that he wanted a reaction from him and Seadoom. From me and Seadoom. Yeah, okay, fair. But that's, in that case, I can't protect him. I did it in the beginning, but then, you know, there's a moment where I just couldn't do it anymore. So... Okay, that's kind of weird. I mean, it's crazy spreading misinformation about Salim on Discord and Twitter, so yeah, hell. Like, what kind of information is he spreading, though? Stefan, hello, man. Oh, why is... I think I have to reinstall Windows or something. This fucking loading, I don't understand it. It's only on this game. Every other game I play, no problems. With this game, the loading is so abysmal. And it should be the case. It should load up so fast. Unhinged, what's good, man? Yeah, he's been just kind of, yeah. Did you lose or did you win? What do you mean? I just started it, that's what you're asking. Oh, so my previous run I lost. But actually, I mean, it's kind of my fault at the same time, kind of not. I was in a hurry because my kid was screaming and I was in the middle of the Creedmaker boss fight. And I was just like, okay, either I just like YOLO this and win and then stop there, or I just die here, and I ended up dying there. So I was really trying to get it. I was impatient. I really wanted to get it over because like I could hear my kids screaming, and then I just died because I was YOLOing it a bit too much. That's what happened. You could do sliders randomizers next time. Just lock the speed 150 in the options, and you. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know. These days I just choose simplicity because of my schedule, and to set that up. No, I'm not angry, not at all, man. I'm just, I just have to choose my... I have to choose my streaming content carefully these days. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not angry at all. Yeah, Lenny, yeah, I do. I became a dad like 5 weeks ago. So yeah. Oh, fuck off. Nightmare M's in this game, sometimes they're just like... I'm not angry. First thing someone who's angry says. No. No way. But yeah, I've definitely entered the Daz ages. And I can tell you that right now, I'm playing the Dad Ages on Ultra Nightmare, randomizer, unbalanced. That's how I'm playing the Dad Ages right now. If you guys get it. It's been challenging at times, for sure. Yo, Daz, what's up? Hey, McCosm Sauce, what's good, man? I'm sure somebody has this already, but what did you think about DLC trailer? I really liked it. I was, let's just say that I was way more hyped about the DLC trailer than the trailer for the base game. Really hyped, actually, because just like, as you know, or as a lot of people know, I love Eternal. Eternal is one of my favorites, if not my favorite game of all time. And the fact that they're sort of going back to that formula with the Chain Spear, I think it's called. Is it called the Chain Spear? Not the meat hook, but the Chain Spear. The fact that they're going back to that, you know, mobility, air mobility function really made me happy. So, yes. 10 out of 10 for me, the trailer. Really loved it. The music was good, like, everything. I mean... 10 out of 10 trailer, 100%. Oh shit, I was out of ammo. But yeah, very happy. Yeah, people are, I mean, the thing is, Unhinged people are always gonna bitch. People are never gonna be happy. Like, you know, there's 3 camps, right? There's the 2016 camp, there's the Eternal camp, and there's the Dark Ages camp. And you can't satisfy all those 3, right? So, it's, like, especially Eternal, I feel like that game is the most divisive. And, no, Dark Ages is the most divisive, Eternal is second. But the fact that a lot of people see this game trying to go back to Eternal is gonna dissatisfy a lot of people, for sure. Yeah. So, is there more idiotic fandom than what Doom has? Yes, I think there is, but it's definitely up there. Do you think the art style would be like Eternal or the new movesets? Before I saw this the Chain Spear gameplay, I would have told you I think it's gonna be like a new formula where you would have to parry and stuff, and you know, But then I saw, like, you know, I think with the Chain Spear, it's going to allow you to sort of avoid or dash out of those flame attacks. And Therefore, I don't know. Like I see them like I could see them implementing him the way they implemented him in Eternal. Come on. Hitter's stupid, still grounded game, just a little more mobility. Yeah, but I think I'm just not sure how much the player will be able to abuse mobility, like because like from the trailer, it felt like it really felt like you would be able to stay up in the air a lot, like basically just chaining chain hooks or chain spears over and over again to stay in the air. So my worry is that the AI isn't adapted to that unless they do something about it. Because like Dark Ages is very like horizontally based, right? So they definitely have to tweak something if you're in the air as much as the trailer shows. And if you can do that, I mean, it's just the game gets maybe a bit too easy, right? And too like easy to abuse. Shibs guy, hello man. In defense of those people, I'd say it's a bit sad that they seem to go back instead of developing DA forward, but who knows? We'll see what's going to be in the Delta. Yeah, I know what you mean, but I think they also realized that they couldn't push Dark Ages like this combat any further, and they had to sort of go sideways a bit. By sideways, I mean going back to like the Eternal formula a bit more. I could be wrong again, but I don't know. And who knows, maybe like, maybe it's gonna gel super well together, like, switching between the shield and the spear. Being in the air a bit, then going back to, being on the ground, like just comboing both, right? In a way, could be, Yeah, let's see. Almost achieved happiness and doctors came in. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Seems like a mix of Doom 2 and Eternal. I would say that the flashbacks are Doom 2 for sure, but otherwise, other than that, I don't think there's going to be a lot of Doom 2 in there. But I'm definitely curious about the flashbacks, how they're going to implement those. Is it going to be like, full sequences or secrets, like they're, like secrets in, 2016, where you revisit like old classic levels? If you know what, like, what I mean about those secret levels in 2016. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Like, to be honest with you, I'm ready for the classic flashbacks that we're getting, and also I did like the fact that Slayer was wearing the Praetor suit in the trailer. Yes, I really like this. Like the Praetor suit is one of my favorites. I almost prefer it to 2016 to Eternal's suit. I really like it. Oh. Ow! Fuck you, man. Ooh. Oh, great. Awesome. Hey, Brian, what's good, man? I just found out my right leg is shorter than my left. A lot of people have that, Stefan. That's not a... Greetings from Alaska. Thank you, good sir. I hope it's not too cold up there. My point is, people complain because they want more Eternal. The moment they get it, they suddenly want more TDA. I know, man, but like, I think the problem is there's camps. There's people who wanted more Eternal, like me. And by more Eternal, it doesn't have to be quick switching madness and punch swapping and all that. Like, I just wanted more mobility and more skill expression. and I got that, so I'm happy. But there's people from, you know, like 2016, for example, who were probably like, oh no, we're going back to this, you know, which I understand, you know, but I don't agree, but I understand them. Yeah, so it's just hard to like, basically the conclusion of all this is that it's impossible to satisfy all Doom fans. That's what the conclusion is. I mean, Hyper, don't we all just want to be happy at the end of the day? Quick question, Skullwolf Slayer, hello man. Quick question, I know we're playing Doom, but have you ever played Mouse PI for Hire? No, I have not. I've been wanting to, and then stuff got in the way and I didn't get to, but maybe at some point when it goes on sale or something. But from what I've seen and heard, I don't think it's for me, but I may give it a go. I may give it a go. Yeah, but I've heard a lot of good things. But if you're like me and want sort of like a first-person shooter with a deep combat system, that's not what you're gonna get, and that's what I was kind of hoping for. But that's not it, right? You don't need a sale on that? Is it really cheap or? I like that Doom taste to it too, but it's more like Wolfenstein in a way. Oh, okay. It's like 30 bucks. Okay, well, I wasn't aware of the price, but that's doable. Man, every time I play this video game, my computer just turns into an oven. It's so annoying, but I guess unless you have a really, really good setup with like perfect cooling, you're gonna get this issue. I know, man, but like even if I lower the graphics quality, like it still doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No matter what, like ray tracing is always going to push the limits of a lot of setups out there, you know? So you get a lot of game for 30 bucks, yeah. Maybe I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go at some point. But I mean, right now, like, I think it's going to be this for another 3 weeks, and then once the DLC comes out, it's going to be full-on DLC for God knows how long. So I'm not sure I'll be able to fit in any time for Mouse PI for Hire, but you never know. But I'm not sure. Like I'd like to just play through the DLC once and just get a feel for it, and then start, you know, doing the crazy Ultra Nightmare stuff. So yeah. Even though I'd rather just jump in right away and stream it, but I'd rather just familiarize myself with the game and then experience it for the first time the way it was intended, and then stream it. really hoping you get the Spirit main game as well after beating DLC or from a replay of it. Like, yeah, Unhinged, I don't think that's going to happen because that would mean them having to rework the whole base campaign and rework all the encounters to accommodate for the Spear. You know, to make the Spear not a, like... I mean, to basically to make the combat in the base game not a pushover, you know? That means they would have to, like, just rework the whole base campaign. And I don't think they can do that. Now, that would also mean that they would have to put, like, you know, those spear, chain spear hooks as well, right? In the arenas. And also, there's no verticality in the base game, so I don't think it would work well from that perspective. They don't have to. Well, if they want to maintain balance, they kind of have to, because the base game with a, you know, if you have like air mobility, you just destroy everything. It's like there's no point. There's no. Yeah, there's no contest basically. It would be fun. I know what you mean. Yeah, true, but it would be like, okay, let's just go back in time a bit, Unhinged, and look at what, you know, in Eternal, right? In Tag 2, they gave you the hammer, which is in some way equivalent to what they did with the chain spear. I really have to get used to saying that, by the way, the chain spear. I want to say the meat hook all the time, but it's actually the chain spear. Just imagine if they gave you the hammer in the base game of Doom Eternal. It would just break it open completely. So, yeah, I don't think... I just don't see that happening. Actually, I should also do this. Nah, wait. Vidazzy, my man. Hey, Salimi. How's it going, man? I watched, I saw your Tag 1 UN run the other day. A bit of it at least, and then I saw you dying, I was like, oh no. And you died to some bullshit too, and I was like, yeah. Classic. Doing great, how about you, man? Pretty good, man, thank you for asking. That's the point, to destroy everything? I know, man, but I think they also have to think about balancing. I get your point, and I see the fun in it, but I just don't see them going back to the base game and adjusting things, and yeah, I just don't see them doing that. Made myself hamburger helper from a Glasgow Cola. It's really fun. Wait, give me a sec. Made myself a hamburger helper, got a glass of Coca-Cola. It's a really fun time for me. Nice. It's always good with a bit of junk food every now and then. I agree. It's not something I do often, but when I do, I really enjoy it. I'm more of a pizza guy though, but yeah, Tyrant wasn't. I don't know why. Sometimes I get a Spectre Tyrant. kind of random, but yeah. I'm a pizza guy. I am indeed. And given your namesake, look, Unhinged, CJ, your favorite level. CJ. Hyper is the total opposite of you, Unhinged. He hates Siege with a passion, but again, he's a speedrunner, so I kind of get him. Again, it's an example of not agreeing while understanding where the person comes from. And as if I were to speedrun this game, I would get tired of Siege for sure. So. Where's the Helm Knight? Oh, there he is. Like a Promiscuous been crushed, she doesn't matter anymore. Yeah. I'm very disappointed in Mr. Laser, I have to say. He's really disappointed me. And I'm a very large person, you know, like it takes a lot to disappoint me, but that disappointed me. That behavior, yeah. Good riddance, as they say. Good riddance. Oh. Thank you. Good as you don't worry again. I think it's like dry turd and street suit, doesn't matter anymore. I think a dry turd is a good metaphor, for sure. Yeah, so Unhinged, I want to ask you this actually, because somebody told you that you left the servers. So did you leave the server because of Laser? Because if so, you should have told me. I don't want people to leave because of somebody else. Kind of sad. So in any case, always, you're very much welcome. I left because I got really fucking tired of all the drama and people started driving me into it after I said I want to be left out. Yeah, okay, fair. Well, luckily there's no more drama. He is gone. So, wait, did I not? Okay, fine. Sometimes when I talk to you guys at the same time, I completely forget certain things, so it's your fault. If I die here, it's all your fault. Yeah, Hyper, could you send Unhinged an invite again? I think or do I have to do it? I have zero respect for him. We gave him so many chances, dude, and you vid-ass talking Yeah, like I've spoken to him many times, and I've told him, like, you know, you gotta stop, man. And it didn't stop, so I gave him a little spanking, and then he continued. So, and that was enough for me. Yeah, he doesn't really fit in the community. I completely agree with you. Like, he does, you know, I arguably, I don't think he would fit in any community with that attitude. You know, like, constantly offending people and looking for reactions or whatever he said he wanted to do. And, you know, like, one thing I really like about the Doom community is, like, you know, people are super welcoming and super nice. You just have to not be an asshole. And once you become an asshole, everybody becomes an asshole. Like, it's just, it's, Oh man, can you stop? Whoa, fucking hell. I hope Hugo is not in chat today, so I'm sorry. I mean, we've not said anything bad here. I wish he rage baited you, Vidaz. Yeah, but he's never done so. But and in any case, like, you know, like, I'm not really a fan of getting into arguments with people online. So I'm way better at that face to face, because behind a, you know, like, behind a screen, like, anybody can behave like an asshole. There's no repercussions, right? But like when you're face to face with somebody, usually they behave very differently. So yeah. Oh, come on. Hugo, are you lurking? I think Hugo's busy. I think they're I think right now they're, like, in the probably in the very late stages of development, where they're playtesting everything, making sure that everything is ready for launch. So I could imagine that they are very busy over there. And the last thing he can do right now, the last thing he has time for, is watching me play his video game. I would be surprised if he was. Then he tags you 5 minutes later, asks you what you think about it. You said it was sad, and he said, "Yeah, I also think it's sad." Yeah, I know, man. Like he's just like, yeah. What do you want, man? You know? So let me get this straight. Doomslayer's Slim Nazrak for killing Surratt, so the Hell's Council decided to jump on our boy? Yeah, basically. Yeah, Hell's like that big ass demon. And it's funny because like I was watching that trailer, and I'm not sure I mentioned this while I was watching it, but have you guys seen The Dark Knight Rises? The third Batman movie, the third Christopher Nolan Batman movie where he fights Bane in the sewers. Do you guys remember that? Because it really, that whole scene, you know, like where, you know, basically Doom Guy gets his helmet messed up basically, and then he's pushed into that hole where he has to find a way out, and he has the wretch basically helping him out. It really reminds me so much. It reminds me so much of The Dark Knight Rises, where Bane like breaks Batman. You know, like he breaks his back, and then his mask is messed up. Also, he has cracks in his Batman mask, and then he throws him into that like prison in a hole, and then he has to find a way out. And that doctor takes care of him and fixes him, right? So that reminds me so much, and if Hugo ever pops up again, I'll ask him if that was a reference to The Dark Knight Rises, because it really reminds me of that. So I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, but it's actually really good also. It's underrated, I think. People don't like it as much as the other movies, but I really like it. Man, all those dumbbells. For fuck's sake, man. What? Nameless! How's it going, Dennis? My man, Dennis. We'll have to wait until September when he makes a new Discord account. But yeah, that guy's definitely, he's been shamed for sure. Salim, are you gonna beat this game on UN before the DLC releases, or what? And Dennis, you too. Are you guys gonna stream some UN for this game? It's so funny. Every time you talk about me, someone will tell me about it. The only thing you can do is talk shit about me to people who don't know me. Yeah, that doesn't really... Salim, it's like... Imagine if I had a beef with you and I went to people on the street and I said, Salim is such a dickhead. And people would be like, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, right. Right, isn't he? It's the same principle. Like, that's why the internet is such a funny place. Like, especially when there's hate involved. It's such a weird place. Yeah, we'll try to beat it in UN. I might stream it right Nightmare 150 speed, but not UN. Okay. Right. That's fair, bro. Also, like, this game is very much like 2016 in the sense that to beat UN, you just have to know all the encounters. It's more of a memory game than anything else, you know, so... It's more planning and less reactive. Haha, Salim, your levels are bad, delete your channel. That's exactly it. Nonsensical stuff. And if anybody criticizes Salim's levels, you just can't, like, that person loses all credibility anyway, so it's, yeah. But I definitely think, seriously, I think getting this DLC is going to be great for the community. Like, it looks like we'll be able to, you know, express our playstyles a bit more than we are already. So that's going to be good. The Wretch be like, yeah, you got jumped, my boy, let me craft you some drip. Yeah, exactly, right? And give you a fucking... Give you the meat hooks, big brother, right? It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be so good. Ouch. Yeah, the turret, like, at 150 speed, kind of true, it glitches out completely. It's kind of weird. The fact that Laser has more influence on this game than people like me, you, and Murican. How does he have... How's that... No way. Why would he... What do you mean by that, Hyper? How's that possible? Yeah, Hugo playing your levels. Yeah, he's played a few of them on stream and giving you feedback on those. That was actually... And some of the feedback he gave you was actually really good. I remember watching that session. When he played... was it your... It wasn't Corrosive. I think he played Corrosive and he also played Remnant, right? And Remnant was one where he gave you a lot of feedback. That I remember. This game is funny sometimes, man. Because, dude, Hugo and Josh listen to they interact with him on their live stream. He's always #1 chatter. Oh my god, is he? I didn't even know that. Like, Hugo buffed the flail the other day and changed the DM, yeah? Laser, yes, Hugo, that's like what we need. Like, fuck off. So, yeah, we need the flail reworked. You're right about that. Not just buffed, it needs to be reworked. Like, its utility needs to be changed. I agree with you on that. Yeah, like, I think Hugo should listen, should take, like, you know, should take you, myself, Merkin, like, just people who played this game a lot and who've kind of, like, I know you've mastered the game more than I have, but, like, who at least have a baseline of knowledge of the game, and get a group together and just ask them for feedback and ask them to test a few things, you know? Because if you're asking, like, people, you know, in chat, casual players, what they think, I'm sorry, but that's not going to give you the best results, you know what I mean? God. All the fucking... Toyota, what's up, man? Did you clean yourself at least? Did you wipe? Because that's the information that I need. Not the actual fact of it, but actually, did you do what you had to do afterwards? He probably thinks that Hugo is better at the game than I am. Yeah. I reported like $30 to Josh. Some of you report, yeah, improvements. Yeah, but I'm just not sure how seriously they take those suggestions, Hyper. That's a problem. I think they're just thinking, okay, this guy's a pro at the game. You know, like, he's gonna probably try to tailor the game to his skill, and we can't allow them to do that because we still wanna sort of adjust to the casual player base, if you know what I mean. So I think that's what they're careful, you know, because like if they just imagine if they listened for Doom Eternal, just imagine if they only listened to the like the best players, right? I don't think yeah. They just have to keep the casual player base in mind, sadly. That's just how it is. That's video game. That's the industry for you, you know? Like, if you want to sell millions of people a video game, you have to... Yeah. You know what I mean. Come on, dude. Do your thing. Oh, come on. Thank you. What's missing here? No, okay. You like the E2 trailer? Oh yes, I really did, Toyota. I was very happy to see what they did. I'm a big fan of what they've done. Okay, at least implement my skips on UN for replayability, please. Yeah, who wants to swim in Royal for 30 seconds like doing nothing? Yeah, but I know, man. I know. But my failed change doesn't literally affect the homies at all. It just rewards the player more. Come on, do your thing. You know you want to. Yeah. The classic... Oh wait, I forgot something. Yeah. What? No. Okay. Can you die? Thank you. Cheater, please restart the run. Challenge failed. Are you talking about the skip? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. This arena is so good. It's so smartly designed. I really like it. All right. Oh, come on, really? Game. Flail or Gauntlet? Hello, Oofer. Oofer, I will say Gauntlet until I get the Dread Mace. Once I get the Dread Mace, then it's full Dread Mace. The Flail is great when you first, play the game and, you take a lot of damage and you need something to get armor back. The Flail is great for that, but once you understand the game and the combos and all that, I think Gauntlets are just amazing until you get the Dread Mace, and then Dread Mace is just like the ultimate delete button. I am very excited about the DLC, like really excited. I think it's given me what I wanted basically from what I thought was missing, and that was movement for the game and like skill expression. So being able to swap between the shield and the spear. So these are things that I really wanted. So I'm really happy we got them. So I'm very hyped for it, and I've actually taken... I'm going to take like 5 or 6 days off when it comes out so that I can really enjoy it and probably play through it first by my own, and then I'll probably stream it. I'm curious as to why they decided to go back to DE roots. To be honest, Toyota, I think they always had that in mind. I think, I don't think it's a last-minute decision. I think it was always part of their plan to sort of implement more movement options. Because the game as it is right now is like very limited when it comes to movement. So I think they sort of decided, okay, we're not going to overwhelm the player when we release the base game. However, when we release the DLC, we'll make sure that we push them a bit further than we have already, right? In the same way, when 2016 released, they thought, okay, we're gonna... Why am I going back here? Then they thought, okay, we're gonna take 2016 and build on it and make you, like use the basics in 2016, and then teach you like things to elevate your playstyle, basically. And that's what they did with the meat hook, with the dashing, with everything else. And that's what it seems they've done with the DLC. Just basically increasing the skill ceiling, essentially. Oh, what? I wanted to shield bash back until you said you just didn't want me to. Alright. Alright, game. That was weird. Okay. I want to see you in Spear Mechanic. Spear will give us back to Eternal Agility gameplay. Yeah, for sure it will. It's definitely going to elevate the skill ceiling once again, right? I didn't expect the Spear to replace Shield, though. I thought it would be Shield and Spear together, like a fucking Spartan warrior. Yeah, me too. When they mentioned that at first, I thought it was going to be one Shield, Shield on the left, and then in the right hand you'd be able to pull up a Spear, but it's... nope. I kind of like that better, because that means you really have to think about, changing them, shifting between both, right? Will be optional Shield Spear. but it's gonna be epic. What is happening? Christ. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, you gotta go. Christ, that was really... Danison, hello, Yovidaz, long time no see. Hey, welcome back in, man. Hey, Daz, can we see your display graphics settings just to show for 5 seconds and we'll pause the video? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. So yeah, right now I'm playing on 1440p. Usually I'm on 1080p, but I've been testing 1440p lately on performance. So I'm on AMD, so I use FSR, and right now I'm on performance and path tracing off, obviously. And then here, like, I've messed with a few things just to help you with performance. So yeah. Hi there. Honestly, a part of me feels like having most of the ability back. Feel admit DA missed something that DE catched, but trailer got me really hyped back on the game. Seeing pro gameplay help. Yeah, Super Infinite. I completely agree with you. It's something that I really thought was missing as well. It was one of my criticisms for the game. It was a bit too flat. Like the gameplay was a bit too flat in moments. So it seems like, you know, that's being fixed now, which is really nice. Oh, come on. You're not dead yet, really. Okay. Nice glory kill, yeah. Fit ass, reading my stuff. Sorry, Hyper. Want to try my preset? Maybe not today at least, but maybe next time. I'm a bit burned out from Ripitorium, to be honest. I hate it when the game just decides, nope, you're not gonna shield bash to the death enemy. Above the movement ability, having a second strong option will be nice, since a single shield block mistaken. Yeah, exactly. I agree. But it's I think it's left to see whether the what's it called, the spear breaks as well. It doesn't look like it breaks, but I don't know. But I do agree with you that basically right now, as the game plays at the moment, if your shield breaks, you're basically done. Especially on Nightmare difficulty, right? You're basically done. So, yeah. Suppose that 6 acolytes in the final round. Oh my god. Why are you putting in the worst enemy to fight? That's something I don't understand. Maybe a cooldown instead of health for the spear? Yeah. The same way, yeah, maybe. Sorry, I need you to leave this room. I think the preset is kind of funny. You'll get a lot of Heaven Splitter stuns anyway. Yeah, true. Like Heaven Splitter and Ripitorium is just it's so powerful. It's crazy. Oh, fuck off, bro. Oh no. Christ. That was not. This is not going as planned at all. Christ. I've died 4 or 5 times with Azrak UN because I'm terrible at parry. But I still definitely think that you'll have to parry. I really don't think we'll be able to escape that. I think we're definitely going to still have to parry. Yeah, that was quite close. Yeah, Unhinged. I kept you on your seat there, didn't I? On the edge of your seat. Huh? But yeah, this part here, like with the 2 Nightmare Imps and the respawning, I just don't like that there's a respawning Arachnotron there. I just find that so annoying. Because obviously, again, once the Arachnotron takes out your shield, basically you're dead. My cursor is hovering above the unsub button. David Moss, check the map for leaving. Don't worry, man. I don't need everything. I just take what's necessary here. I'm not going for 100%. I think you missed 1 goal. Yeah, but I'm not going for 100%, man. Don't worry about it. And people tell me, oh, you missed this, you missed that, you missed this toy. I don't care. I just like, this is UN. I just need, I'm just taking what I need, right? But thank you for reminding me. Good luck. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I mean, I don't mind forcing parrying, but having a second chance and not an instant death is preferable. Yes, in that case, yeah. Like, when the shield breaks, at least you have the spear as a backup plan if you want to parry. That is correct. That's true. If that's how it works, I don't know. I really don't know how they're going to implement the spear alongside the shield. That's going to be very interesting. There is going to be a... I'm sure there has to be a cooldown. There has to be a cooldown for the spear, otherwise it's broken. If you can spam that, you know... Come on, can you... Bro, like, why... Thank you. Fuck off. But I did see, like, there is a, when I watched the trailer, there's a moment where you kind of use the spear as the hammer in Tattoo, you know, where he smashes it on the ground. So, yeah. Oof, so close. Nah, I mean, you know, like, Oofer, like, I've played this game so much on UN that I really don't care at this point. I just go a bit YOLO at times, so that's why I die, but I don't care. Like, I'd rather do that than play careful. It's a bit more fun. Also, the ability to parry at Ratchetron twice in a row like that, or any non-parryable. Yeah, doing that with the Cyber Demon or the yeah, hit scanners basically. Same thing, I'm guessing, for chain gunners, which I think is really clever. Oh, come on. Stuff halts, stuff that's it. It seems like a quick block and not a hold down thing. Yeah, it looks like that. I agree. Maybe Spear will have different rune, hence why we see the Spear do so much. They show off this ability like the shield rune. Yeah, true. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff to unlock as well. 100%. Hell! Also, the Spear is the same as the Sentinel soldiers used during the cutscene in Eternal when Doomguy killed the third priest. Oh, yeah, I never thought of that. That's true, yes. That is correct. The one-ups in UN basically just heal. They're like what do you call them? Mega healths, mega spheres. Sorry. So they give you full health and full armor. That's what they do in UN. So no, they do not give you an extra life. Come on, Revy. Whoopsie. They're not the same exactly. My guess is the one we're going to use has been made by the Wretch. Yeah, but they kind of look the same. They have a bit of the same look to it. It's true. I never thought about that, but now that you mention that, Unhinged, it makes sense. But I never thought of it, but you're actually very right. All right, Hyper, is the jump pad going to work for us today? Let's see. Is it going to work for us today? Wow, it actually did. Rare occasion, guys. Very rare. Yeah, but in Doom Eternal, there's no one-ups in UN, so it's Soul Spheres now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're basically Soul Spheres now. Yeah, good. All right. Hugo's bless you. Hugo, are you lurking? Nah, I don't think he is. If he was lurking, he would definitely say hello. No. Hugo, hello. The Wretch might be an old Sentinel god. That explains the old weapon look so close to... Yes, possibly, yeah. I think so too. I think maybe he or she may be connected to Fear as well. It's my guess it's a Wretch's weapon because Doom Guy gets it in the HUD and maybe the Wretch is a Wraith. It seems judging by his blue hand and Lord Spear, but strange maybe half demon, half Wraith. It looks like it. Yeah, that could be something. Because one of his hands is Wraith-like, right? It's kind of like bluish. So I think you could be right about that. There you go. Yeah. Also wondering if the Praetor armor will have a gameplay impact, since I think it's gonna. Yeah, since there will. I think there will be a gameplay impact with the Praetor suit, because I'm not sure if you saw this in the trailer, Supra, but it looks like we're getting a dash of some sort back, right? So I think that could be something that only takes place after you get the Praetor suit. Yes, and he has multiple hands. You can see her frame in the trailer. And Wraiths also have multiple hands. That is correct. Yes. The Wraiths do have multiple hands. They have like 6 or so, right? That is correct. That's well spotted. Well spotted. True. I never thought of that, but this moment here was fun. The first time you played the game, but man, does it get old after a while. Having to like kill all this shit. Trailer, it looked like you could pick different armor, so I wonder if that's also gonna be. Do you think so? Like, I feel like I don't think so, because I feel he falls. So basically, like, you know, he falls into that hole and ends up in this like prison kind of world. Then he gets found by the Wretch. The Wretch takes him back to her hub, or his hub. And then, you know, you look like, you know, basically you're half naked, you're a barbarian. And then after that, I'm guessing he brings her something, I think, from what I saw in the trailer, and then with that, he forges the Praetor armor. So I don't think so. I don't think you can choose. I think once you get the Praetor armor, that's it, right? Reminds me of Far Cry Primal a lot, man. Really, okay. I've never played Far Cry Primal, so I don't know. Oh, clever. The dash comes from the suit and not the spear. I didn't thought of that, but that makes sense. But that introduces the question of will they? Yeah, the input for controller. Yeah, true. I'm guessing they're going to make it very controller friendly, so I wouldn't be worried. Oops, ouch. Oh, the World Cup just started, true, yeah. But it's not very interesting games, is it, Hyper? Bro, if you die during this Atlan part, yeah, I mean, you know, like, the thing is, guys, I've played this game so much that sometimes I just die because I play carelessly. I'm not paying attention as much, like, you know, I'm reading chat half the time, right? It's like Yeah, exactly. Not very interesting games. By the way, Hyper, is Romania in the World Cup? Obviously not. We're fucking trying. Didn't you used to have a really good player back a long time ago? When I was in high school, like Haji something, like a really good Romanian player. Like I'm not sure if he's a legend still today, but back then he was quite famous. Like 30 years ago. That's what I meant. Like what was his name? Haji something? I don't remember his name. He's a legend FIFA. What was his name, dude? Just tell me his name. I'm trying to remember what it was. Yeah, exactly. Georgi Hagi. Exactly. There you go. Yeah. He was something. I remember that. He was something. Is there a custom map for DA? Custom match levels gets with Victorium is not as useful as a D, but still wondering. No, sadly, Serpra, there's no custom maps. There's no mods like for the campaign or anything. It's kind of sad. I wish there was, but we have not gotten anything of that nature. The modding community for this game has been pretty much dead. So yeah. I need to kill myself to respawn in a better country. If you believe in reincarnation, Hyper, then yes. I personally do not, and I hope it doesn't happen to me. Because once I leave this place, I do not want to come back to it. And this is not me being nihilistic or negative or whatever. I just, yeah. I've had enough of planet Earth. Unless there's a new Doom game that comes out in 100 years, then I want to live to see that. But otherwise, I always forget what pops up here. If it's 1 or 2 whiplashes, if it's 1 or 2 nightmare imps. Fuck this shield roof. Just imagine reincarnating as a Slayer, man. Just imagine you have to spend your life killing demons. I don't think that's a great life. I could be wrong, but what? I thought you were dead, bro. Okay. I'll spend my life killing laser with pleasure. That sounds great, honestly. You guys, man, you really hold a grudge, don't you? If I ever accidentally insult any of you, I'm definitely gonna be in for a beating. That's for sure. I'd hope this would be my heaven. Yeah, agreed, man. Agreed. Come here with Blast Sheet. I love Slayer versus Slayer. I've not tried Slayer vs. Slayer because I don't think I would be good enough. I'm decent at Eternal, but I don't think I would be good enough to face those guys. I really don't think so. How about music and trailer? Do you like it? I really did. I really liked. Overall, like, I've been very happy with. What's it called? Finishing Moves soundtrack. Yeah, Finishing Move is really good. Like, they've gotten way too much hate, undeserved hate. Come on, give me your thing. Give me your attack. Thank you. So I can clear all this trash out. I mean, Mick Gordon was great, but like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I prefer Andrew Holschultz and David Levy's work on Tag 1, Tag 2 compared to Mick Gordon's work on the bass. Oh, come on, just die. Mick Gordon's work on Eternal Bass is great. Eternal Bass game. But yeah. Not gonna lie, like, that was kind of weird, but okay. Hugo Dorgan. But yeah, people, like, the whole Mick Gordon thing is never going to stop. We're going to hear about it forever, and it's exhausting, man. It's fucking... Let's move on from that, for fuck's sake, you know? Let's move on. Eternal soundtrack, 6 out of 10. Yeah, I would say so. 6 to 7 out of 10. then you have tag 1, which is to me like a 9 out of 10, and then tag 2, an 8 out of 10. That's how I'd rank the soundtracks to Doom Eternal. Uh-oh. Those fucking white flashes, man. Dark Ages 10 out of 10. Yeah, I would give it a 9 out of 10. Metal Hell, yeah. Good ask, can you unban MSW from your channel? But I've never banned him though. He's never been banned. See, these are sections that I hope that we're not going to see in the DLC. Oh, come on. Fuck off. These are things that I don't like. This is not engaging gameplay at all. Like, at all. Alright, is the Kako gonna bug out again, or... Oh, okay. And why am I... I hate it when all the huge Dark Ages levels are huge dragon segment. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like that either. These parts were made for the power fantasy part rather than the gameplay part, but for new players it must feel sick and cool. For sure, like it's great on a first time playthrough. Great on a first time playthrough, but on repeat playthroughs it just like you just want to get them over with. Like I don't want to do this over and over again. I just let me do the 2 arenas back to back and I'm happy, you know? Maybe give me like, a cutscene or something if you want to give me some context about how he moves from arena to arena, but that's it. I don't need to do this over and over again. Like, it's not fun, you know? Where do I fucking go again from here? Sometimes when there's no HUD, you kind of forget with these driving sections where to go next, but... Yeah, in the end, it is kind of like an unskippable cutscene. I agree, because it's so repetitive, and you kind of like you're doing the same thing over and over again. So it is kind of like watching a cutscene. I agree. Really? What the hell? Okay, that's the first time I see that. This is also dumb. Like, just let me, you know. Yeah, Doom 2016 has unskippable cutscenes, and that just lowers my rating of the game when I play it on UN. It's like it's so boring, man. Like, oh fuck. Where's the other remnant? Okay, there he is. Fucking hell, that was weird. Okay. Imagine we get more church sections in the DLC? I don't think so. I really doubt that. Yeah, stuff. That's it. Yeah, Olivia behind glass, all level. Sammy talking to Doom Guy in that one room. Yeah, he speaks to you in two rooms, and you have to listen to him the whole time. And then you have to listen. You have to watch Olivia in her, yeah, but behind glass. And you kind of wonder, Doom Guy can't break through glass. Okay. All right, guys. I actually have to edit here. I'm sorry, but I have stuff to do. But great stream. And I'll continue this run. Obviously, next level is Spire, and I Spire is such a long level, and I just can't. Yeah, I can't finish it now. So, anyways, guys, Hyper, Super Infinite stuff. That's it. See Doom. Yeah. Anybody watching Unhinged? Thank you. Salim. Yeah, I'm sorry, Salim, bro. I have to go, man. I have to go. But yeah, thanks guys as usual for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. See you guys. GG's. Bye. Bye.